Earlier today, EA Vancouver published the following post to their social media pages. The statement is one of many to come from this trend of corporate public relations teams taking days to formulate a simple thought on the state of racism in the world. And in a lot of cases, these declarations don't really seem to mean much of anything, but EA is actually taking a bit of action here. The post refers readers to a piece on EA's website which is entitled "Our Actions Against Racial Injustices." Naturally, I am very critical of EA, and there is more criticism to come later in this video, but I would like to give them a pat on the back for actually taking some action on the subject of this issue. Donating $1 million to organizations that are dedicated to the fight for racial justice in the US, and adding further to that by promising to double community donations as well, these are both great things, and many will argue that EA could still be doing more, but I think these are sentiments that would be expressed even if they were donating, say, $5 million towards the issue. EA also revealed that they will be holding a community conversation on June 9th where employees and gamers alike can express their opinions on issues towards this subject. And there's also some other stuff to a lesser significance in the announcement, but I'll leave the link in the bio for anyone who wants to check that out. Regardless, the big point I'm getting at here is that EA Vancouver had and still has the opportunity to address a long existing problem with their NHL video game community. The problem, of course, is the lack of filtration and restriction that exist in the players' ability to name their players and clubs online. For as long as I've played these games online, these problems have existed. Year by year, you see these giant black players with dreadlocks and just ridiculous racist names, and seemingly there's been no action to restrict these issues. Taking a step back, there's no denying that the internet is a toxic place, and in using the internet, especially when it comes to online gaming, there is this great disconnect between what people say and who they actually are or what they mean. To an extent, at least. I say this in the sense that some of these perpetrators are surely just kids, and some of them also are probably stupid racist adults, but people think that these things are funny and have no real thought of the impact that they can actually have, and that's where they need to be filtered. And at the same time, I don't want to get too caught up in the subject of filtration because freedom of speech is something that I firmly believe in, but there needs to be a way for people to, at the very least, report these racist names, these racist clubs, and they need to be removed from the game. To finish things off, though, this is a problem that needs to be addressed, and I'm sure it's one that exists in other EA Sports games too, and in other video games in general as well, and maybe things won't ever be perfect. There's always going to be stuff that slips through the cracks, but EA can be better, and they need to be better, and really, so does the rest of humanity. But thank you guys very much for watching. As always, please be sure to subscribe if you want to watch us grow. Check out our other content. Your view is much appreciated. I don't want to take any kind of moral high ground on this kind of subject. There is so much else going on in the world that deserves the attention of the people. This just seemed like a bit of an opportunity to talk about this. The times are fitting, so I thought I'd get it out there. Again, thank you for watching. This is Tate, and the Bumpa Boys are out.